Hello everybody, Catboyvan here. Well, this time we're going to do a 3-pack for our second part of the Green Lantern DC Infinite Heroes collection. Anyway, this 3-pack, which I personally call the Sinestro Corp War 3-pack, is more of a pretty close tie-in to a comic event known as the Sinestro Corp War. I call it that. Or yeah, that's the title. I don't know if it's Wars or Corpse. I don't get that. I don't even know what. No, it's CORPS stands for companies. I just don't know how. But I should say Corp or Corpse. I don't get it. Ropes. I don't get it. Anyway, there was like 3 books for the comic. Part 1, Part 2, and Tales of the Sinestro Corp War. Sinestro Corps. There's like probably a few others too, maybe. I don't know. I just own these 3. But it was a really, really, really good story. Great event. And also established a new faction, the Sinestro Corp, as one of the main factions of the universe now. But this is technically the second oldest faction. Well, Ring faction anyway. And with that, let's move on to the figures we'll be reviewing. There are 3 of them here. And let's talk about the first one I don't really want to talk about. I didn't even want this figure, but I got it anyway. Green glowing John Stewart. Like I stated, I don't really care about the green glowing stuff. But John Stewart, okay. Given a lot more articulation. This is a thing for a lot of the Infinite Hero stuff's articulation they try to improve it. It just feels a little weird, though. I don't know why. Let's start with it. The head rotates full 360. The arms rotate full 360. Arms go about this far up. Bend down. Bend to the knee. Bend to the elbows. Turns a full 360 from the elbows. And the entire hand turns 360. Waist turns a full 360. A little stiff on this figure. Legs go about this far up, this far back. Full split. Bends the kneecap. Turns a full 360. Feet pivot up and down and rotate a full 360. The articulation's a lot better than the other ones. Well, the regular DC Infinite Hero stuff, but it's kind of weird. Let's do our comparisons for this. The entire body is completely and utterly new. The only part that's really technically reused is the head. But besides that, the outfit looks pretty closely the same. Well, a lot better than the joint glowing one, I guess. Anyway, next, the big man himself. The leader of the Sinestro Corp. However it's pronounced. The man himself, Sinestro. And now here's our story background for this character. For those who don't know, Sinestro was a former member of the Green Lantern Corps. Until he was revealed to use fear and power and overwhelming power to influence his home planet, which the rest of the Green Lantern stopped him, mostly Hal Jordan, and he became a supervillain after that. As a supervillain, he was a threat, big threat a lot of time, and was actually a member of the Legion of Doom. But as of recent, and the Injustice League of America. Anyway, he's become a major player in the Green Lantern universe, since Green Lantern related things since the events of the Sinestro Corp War. As you can see, this is a symbol of the Sinestro Corp, and it's finally on his emblem, which is very nice. The entire color scheme is very nice and fits it. Curiosity question: why do they have an armband? Is it to make them evil? More evil? Make them look more like Nazis? Yes! The Nazis are evil, I get that. Why have an armband with the Sinestro Corp symbol? The Green Lantern Corps don't need that. They don't need a giant they don't need a really small thing on their armband to say, oh, who do I work for? Oh yeah, I'm with the Green Lantern Corps, I just remember that. They have it on their freaking shirts. Or something. Well, no, a lot of them have alternate costumes, I don't get that. And they also wear a freaking ring all the time. With a freaking color, so it tells you which corps they're in. So get that. Anyway, let's start with articulation. The head rotates a full 360. Head's a little stiff though. The arms go about this far up. They bend up and down. Go full 360. Bend to the elbow. The elbow turns entirely 360, and finally the hand turns a full 360. Waist turns smoothly full 360. Legs move up this far, don't really move back that far. Bend at the kneecaps, turn 360. Feet pivot up and down, and turn a full 360. A little less articulation here, but it's still pretty good. There was another Sinestro figure released through single card, which was just regular Sinestro. And because I don't own that one, I cannot do a comparison. I'm terribly sorry. But it's probably a new body, but just the same head. That's probably how it's worked. Now let's talk about the entirely new figure that is probably the most awesome. Parallax. Or, yes, Parallax. Somebody's made fun of that name, and she knows who she is. Let's see. This is Kyle Rayner as Parallax. There's Hal Jordan was also Parallax too. During the Sinestro Corp War event, Sinestro needed Parallax again apparently, and pretty much caused the events that led Kyle Rayner to become depressed and fearful, and use that to make him be possessed by Parallax, a demon of fear. And he eventually did his job, and eventually he became the new Parallax. This is the outfit, which is a kind of remnant of both the original Parallax armor outfit design and Kyle Rayner's original Green Lantern outfit. Little symbol, which is half white and half black, which was Kyle Rayner's idea of the Green Lantern symbol during his original, when he first appeared, which was really nice. But I love that in the Sinestro Corp War, Parallax's symbol of the Sinestro Corps symbol is like that as well. That's very nice. This is the first time Kyle Rayner has gotten a DC Infinite Heroes figure. But he's the bad guy. Make another 3-pack. Parallax Hal Jordan, regular Kyle Rayner. I don't know, throw somebody else in there. There's plenty of Green Lantern characters you can throw in there. Find someone. Just do it. Anyway, let's go with articulation. The head could do a full 360, just goes heavily far left and right. It's this part back here that prevents it. The arms go about this far due to the fact of the shoulder pads. Bend up and down. Could go up and go about this far sideways and this far back. Bend at the elbow. And that's it, really. The waist articulation goes a full 360. Legs move about this far up. Don't really go back. Bend to the kneecap. Kneecap bends a full 360. Feet pivot up and down and turn full 360. That's the articulation for this figure, and it's alright. This is probably one of the sets I was anticipating for a long time. One, we get Sinestro in his Sinestro Corp 4 outfit, which was probably my main prize. And we also got the villain of Parallax, one from the same comic. But I really wish they would release a Kyle Rayner figure as Kyle Rayner, because that would be awesome. Well, that's it for this one. This is day 2. We're moving to day 3 next. I'm Catboyvan. Thank you for watching. See you guys later. Bye.